Wait, what is Marvel cooking? So by now, you've probably seen last night Disney at the Disney Merchandise Expo in China, Shanghai, dropped a light display show for the up and coming Avengers Doomsday movie and also Secret Wars, because you can clearly see God Emperor Doom in some of the light sequences when it changes. Almost 3.5 minutes long. So you could say this is the first look at Robert Downey Jr. in a Doctor Doom suit, but not really, because it's a light show. But it's a pretty cool indication of a concept art of how he could look. So yo, what is freaking good, YouTube? Wish you here if you are new around and subscribe to never miss the Marvel DC Kaiju Monsterverse pop culture based content like I try to deliver on a day basis. Subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know how freaking excited are you. Is that really Doctor Doom killing Thanos? Because in one of the sequences, it looks very much like the comic book panel of God Emperor Doom, and there's a skull skeleton, but you can't really make out who it was, but that's pretty fire if that's the case. Also, check us out on Instagram at WashU2C, the beautiful face behind the view voice. Check us out on Twitter, WashU2G, and also I'm over on TikTok now. Right, let's get into it. So this is a pretty cool highlight light sequence. It's hard to know what to call it because it was so random and no one was actually expecting this. So now people are expecting the first trailer by the end of the year. So it looks like we're going to be getting a magic wielding Doctor Doom as we see a sequence in this light show of Doctor Doom wielding Shang-Chi's 10 rings. Does that mean Doctor Doom killed Shang-Chi to get the 10 rings? I don't know, because it's a light show, but there's multiple variations of Doctor Doom variants throughout this. We see Doom breaking an observation plane. We see Doom on a throne. We see what looks like Vilma. It could be an unknown multiversal device. It's really hard to make out what it is. Like I said earlier, Doom potentially killing a version of Thanos. It goes to Red as well, which, I mean, Red Iron Man, are you going to make the kind of correlation between the two? Or is that really a tease to the Scarlet Witch? We don't know, but this has kind of got the fandom hyped over a highlight reel. There's so many different magical sequences. It looks like it could be the observation plane. Potentially, we see a bunch of magical logos. It's really hard to break down because it's a visualized concept. It's not a real thing, but it is pretty darn cool. Also, they did show a new first look of Doctor Doom outside of this convention, which looks different to the first one. But we have already had a look at Doctor Doom from behind in the suit, and allegedly Robert Downey Jr. was in said suit, but that makes no sense to me unless that's actually pulled from a sequence inside Avengers Doomsday, because why would Downey get in that sequence to do a post-credit scene where you're literally just seeing the behind of him? But as we know, this is an Avengers Doomsday movie, implying it's a pretty much a Doom movie. So obviously nothing to do with Spider-Man, although Spider-Man was on the image outside of this expo, because obviously Spider-Man is owned by Sony Pictures, Columbia Pictures. It's not really something Marvel can advertise without Sony being there. But Doctor Doom sitting on said throne is pretty fire. Now, you could make up loads of theories and hypothesize, you know, like people did with the Russo's picture, where they all said, yo, that's Reed Richardson's board. No, actually, if you look at it properly, lads, it actually looks to me like it's He Who Remains in Loki series. I'll put the picture up now. That looks more like it. I don't think I've seen anyone talk about this. I did post an image of it on my Twitter, but I've got like 5 followers on Twitter, so I don't get any engagement. But I did post it there the other day. So it's more really a guessing game of what they were trying to convey. It's really just an advertisement for people at the Shanghai Marketing Expo, just to like hype up the movie. Doesn't really say much, although the fact that Doctor Doom is wielding some kind of magic, does that mean, is that hinting at Clea and Doctor Strange being very important? Why do I say that? Well, because they kind of caused the incursions and he went over to what looked like the Dark Dimension because it had the same backdrop as Dormammu. Are they trying to hint at some magical beings or lots of magic? It looks like this variation of Doom will be wielded magically. So it's very hard to break down a light sequence. Why? Because it's a light sequence. It's not a moving image, but it very much does look like it could be the skull sequence of Thanos getting absolutely bodied from Secret Wars from Doom. But it is pretty cool. It is official. And during this sequence, we got new logos for the Avengers, the logo, the X-Men, and the Wakandians. So this has got a lot of people hyped. Also, we got the Tony Stark symbolization during this sequences. Like I said, it's kind of hard to break down what exactly it is. Doom just basically wrecking everything. It's pretty interesting, and it's got the fandom talk. But this could actually be the first look, because if you look at the picture that we got outside, and you look at the face, helmet, mask, and you look at the limb symbols on the side of him, they are identical to the ones that are actually at the top of the front of the suit. So maybe this is actually the first official image reveal of Doctor Doom, even though we've already seen Doctor Doom in the post-credit scene for the Fantastic Four. I still think this suit is going to change massively throughout the end of the movie and obviously Secret Wars, but it's a cute little reveal saying that all roads lead to Doomsday. Captain America 4, Fantastic Four, Deadpool and Wolverine, Loki Series 2, and the Thunderbolts, or the New Avengers, it depends what you want to call it. But this is interesting because we got the reveal of whatever the Russos were trying to show us. He Who Remains kind of sequence. There was a chalkboard behind, and it actually looks closer to what is on the board rather than Reed Richards' massive board. Let us know, what do you actually think's going on here? It is fascinating. There's no script, yet they've got this light show. This looks like they're doing a lot of stuff. This whole no script storyline is actually hilarious. They've been shooting since April. It's now September, going into October soon. So, like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at WhatStew. Check us out on Twitter, WhatStewG, and let me know, is that Thanos getting decimated by Doom? Hopefully we can get that comic book panel. That would be sick, although we don't actually technically need it. And I will catch you in another video. Like always, I'm trying my best to up the quality, listen to the feedback. I'm going to come across less condescending and less patronizing and less trolling. I know that's just the way I talk. So yeah, I'm trying to improve the channel. So let me know everything down below, and I will catch you in another video very soon, guys. Catch you later.